Boom! Welcome back. Grant Training Systems. Shoulder impingement. Pain in your shoulder when you grab things, when you drive, when you do anything, that pinch, that pain that starts here and maybe radiates down. I got the three-way solution for you today, so stay tuned and get that shit fixed. All right, before we get started, let's get some house cleaning out of the way. All three videos you are about to watch come from my Unbreakable Body free program and paid program. All the descriptions and links are below. Like always, please like, subscribe, share, and all that jazz with the videos. That's how more people get to see them. That's how I get to help more people. And if you have questions, write and let me know. I'm doing these videos for you, so I want to hear your thoughts. And at the end of the day, if you pay anything or not, I don't care. Let's fix your shoulder pain. All right, so now we got the salsa shift, another great way to see the control or lack of control that you have in your thoracic spine, so the spine where your chest is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stand in a box-like position, so in a core brace position. And from here, I wanna see, can I shift my entire body to the right? Now notice I'm not just raising my shoulder, I'm actually not really moving my shoulder at all. So I'm trying to kind of get in an angle where you can see in both cameras here. And then if I'm able to move to that side, am I also able to move to the other side? And if I can, how much better can I move to the other side? Actually, my mobility currently to my left side, probably because of my scoliosis, is a little bit better. And so then from here, can I move right and left, just like that? With, again, I'm gonna kind of turn in this camera here. I'm not doing just this, I'm really trying to shift from my right to my left, using my entire spine and also kind of driving with my shoulder, if you will, yeah? Driving with the shoulder. So have fun, play around. If you can't do that, again, don't worry about it. These are just kind of specific moves that will make you cooler on the dance floor for sure, but also make sure that you understand how we should be able to control this movement from turning to this, to scapular depression and all of these fun little movements that you've probably never really been taught before. Which would make sense why we have some pain in our body, in this case, upper back and shoulders, but just overall, because now we're gonna go into the hip stuff. Now we've got the lateral deltoid release with a tennis ball. Now, why a lacrosse ball or another mobility ball is also okay, we suggest a tennis ball, not just because it's softer, but also because the fact that it is softer, that means when you go against the wall, the ball will compress a little bit, so not only will it push against your tissue in a unique way because of the air inside the ball, but also because of the surface area that the ball will then be able to work on. A lacrosse ball is fantastic, but you're not going to change the compression of the ball. So the surface area will always remain smaller than that of a tennis ball. So with that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the tennis ball right in my shoulder here. And now while I would be able to just start rolling forward and back like this, what we want to do is, because the rotator cuff's job is to hold the humerus into the socket, we want to relax our rotator cuff. And how we would do this is by relaxing our arm. So I basically tell my clients to just imagine that they have their arm in a cast basically, and I'm just supporting my arm from here. And what I'm able to do from here, as you can see the tennis ball, is why I assist and hold my arm and allow the rotator cuff to relax a little bit. I just roll forward and back in small motions, searching for different areas that are a bit tight. So instead of rolling the whole motion like this, I just kind of start in the front, I go slow. If I don't really find anything, I go towards the middle. And if I feel the ball flipping over a few different areas, if it's not painful, continue. If it is, stay there for a little while, because those are the areas that we're working on. And then I go a little bit in the posterior portion. Now, as you notice, I start falling down a little bit. If that happens with the ball, just go ahead and stand yourself back up. Now, the second position we're going to go into, where we're going to continue to support the arm, is we're going to come up. I'm going to make sure we can still see the ball here. So the ball right now is right there. It's about right under my arm bone, if you will, on this lateral side. And from here, as I support my arm, I'm just going to, again, go in some small motions, really looking for some areas that are a bit painful. So to show you exactly where I am, here's my arm, here's the ball, and here's my shoulder. So again, I think you can see the ball quite well against the wall. And you will feel one spot that is probably quite painful. If it's extremely painful, that's also normal. Just go lighter, softer, and remember that average normal discomfort is okay, but just don't go too heavy to where it hurts too much. And then when you're done with that, go ahead and relax. Wait till your arm feels normal again before you go back to your daily activities. All right, awesome bicep stretch. I like to call it the couch stretch position because when I accidentally figured it out, I was sitting on the floor, getting up from the couch. So that I also like to put that caveat in there because it looks, when we're doing it, like a tricep dip, and it's not an exercise. This is purely a stretch. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take one hand and we're gonna set it just back like that. And already you might feel the bit within the chest and the shoulders and also under the ribs. It gets the serratus anterior, funny enough. And then from here, we're gonna take the other one and we're gonna do the same thing. So again, it looks similar to that tricep dip position, but basically you can imagine if I was sitting on the floor and I went to get up, pushing myself off the couch, I would have put my left arm up just like I did, then my right one to lift myself up. So all I'm doing is I'm sitting on my heels, feeling the stretch within the shoulder blades right here. So I'm able to actually just do one and then throw the other one in to really get that fascial line extra stretched, if you will. Or if you feel it really just with one, or you want to just kind of focus on that shoulder blade, you can also do that. However, again, because of the way the fascia works, by getting both in here, we're gonna feel it the most. Now, again, you might not have a table like this at home. Don't worry about it. Again, I did this first on a couch. You can search for a bed, a chair, anything that allows you to kind of feel this stretch by getting your arms behind you in this tricep dip position. You can actually even do it in the kitchen from a standing position if your counter is high enough. All right, so the band bicep stretch. This one's a bit confusing because you have to know how to get into the band. I will put some instructions, or I'll put a picture up top so you can see basically how I do it. But what I've got here is I'm grabbing the band in a very normal position. So nothing is fancy about how I'm grabbing it. You can see it just like that. From here, what I want to do is I will start with my left. I'm going to put my hand out, and then the band is going to wrap around it. And then from the other one, I'm going to do the same. Oh, this one's a bit tough, doing it slow. And then from here, what I'm able to do is I'm then wrapped in the band, which I will show you a picture up top of what it looks like from the side. I'm able to go into the chicken dance, which is moving my shoulders back and forth from this position. And I'm also able to go into the hostage position, and that's what we call this position right here. Dropping on the knees and trying to elongate that spine, so not having that broken thoracic position. And breathing and coming up. And then from here, again, just rotating through the shoulders. As we get out, this one's a bit tough and your arms might be a bit tired. So what we do is we dismount from this. It's quite simple. We just let the position go. Just like that. Let the blood come back to the arms. Breathe, relax, and once everything feels normal, continue with your day. All right, there we go. One more video done, and hopefully one more exercise for your library for you to become and stay pain-free. If you have not gone to the website yet, granttrainingsystems.com, and signed up for the free 45-minute consultation, do so now. Let's talk one-to-one about how my digital physical therapy programs can help get you pain-free and keep you pain-free and make sure you live a life that is pain-free. If you have not subscribed to the channel, do so now. Hit that goddamn bell so you get the notifications. Every Tuesday is a new video, and these videos are also every Friday on IGTV. So if you have not subscribed to my podcast yet, or not subscribed to my little Instagram channel, then do so now because the link is up there. I want to see you guys everywhere. Let me know what you think of the videos. Leave your comments below. Have a goddamn good day, and I'll see you guys next week.